Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. This is Marky Mark and the Tadpoles with barely any HP. We're sewer rats now, baby. We live in the sewer. We stink like the sewer. Oh, buddy. Welcome back. This is episode 112. I hope you're having an excellent Thursday if you're watching this right when it comes out. In the last episode, we discovered a deranged, paranoid character named Alice, who was talking about their two friends, Saren and something else. And they were a thieving group, but Alice became paranoid, chopped Saren's head off. I have no idea what happened to the other one. I think their name started with a B. Anyways, we defeated a bunch of grease and lava mephits and elementals, which brought us down to approximately 30 total HP combined. And we all leveled up, which is exciting. So we're going to go ahead and do the level up, and then potentially long rest, discover what's going on with this key that we found and Saren's skeleton and all that jazz, and go from there. Level up. Level 11, baby. 69 health. You know what to type. You know what to type. You know the words. Type the four-letter word in the comments. You know what it is. 69 health for Marcus every star. You know what the word is. Level 6 spell slot. Oh, baby. Eye bite. I've never heard of this before. Your eyes become black corridors, walled in teeth. Your gaze capable of inflicting dread, sickness, or putting creatures to sleep. While concentrating, you may cast Eye Bite without expending a spell slot. Wait, what? I don't understand this at all. Wait, okay. I thought for sure eventually I would get to the point of it where I understood the spell. It's a necromancy spell. Let's do the other one first. Autos Irresistible Dance. Very cool. Very cool. I know of this spell. Dancer has disadvantage on attack rolls, dexterity saving throws. They're compelled to shuffle and dance. Can't take movement or actions. So no actions is huge. And everyone against it has advantage. It counts as a charm, which means against some people it won't really work, which I think is the same as... I think Tasha's is also charm. Tasha's Hideous Laughter and Otto's Irresistible Dance are like sister spells in my mind. That's at least how I keep track of them. Okay. Now let's go back to this Eye Bite. It's got this descriptive paragraph, but it doesn't say what the descriptive... Oh my god, are you guys ready for recursion? Oh my god. Welcome to Recursion the game. I'm gonna break the game. Oh, why am I like this? We can just keep hitting a... Okay, well, shit. We have a descriptive paragraph which doesn't tell us what it actually does, which may hint at an effect, but does not tell us what it actually does. Your gaze can inflict dread, which I would call the fear condition. Sickness, which I would maybe call, like, poison. Or putting creatures to sleep. You could put someone to sleep. While concentrating, you may cast Eye Bite without expending a spell slot. So I think what it means... Okay. I think this means while concentrating on Eye Bite, you may recast it every turn without expending a spell slot. So I think what happens is you cast Eye Bite once. You can use it on a character, on an enemy. The next turn, if you have not lost concentration, you can either recast it on the same enemy or a new one. I'm not sure exactly. Let's take it. Fuck it. Let's figure out what it is. Let's do it. I probably should have replaced a spell as well. Cool, let's try it. Eye Bite. Never heard of it before. 80 HP, that's my buff goth mommy. Let's go. Oh, shit. Gained access to Blade Barrier. That's Cloud of Daggers, except way better. Not really. It's like Cloud of Daggers evolved form. Create Undead. Harm. Reduce the target's maximum hit points, but never below 1. I do love that. On a save, they still take half damage, but the spell is not, or the thing is not reduced. Heal is just 70 healing. 70. It's a flat number. 70 healing. Hero's Feast. Oh, buddy. I love this. I know Hero's Feast. It's one of the most powerful, it's one of the most common cleric spell, high-level cleric spells that I've seen used. Once per long rest, basically you cast it, it lasts until a long rest. Your HP, your max HP goes up. You make wisdom saves with advantage, and you can't be poisoned, diseased, or frightened. I'm probably going to take that. Planar ally, beseech one of those otherworldly entities for aid. See, that would also be cool, though. We're going to take Planar Ally, and then we're going to, oh, should we take both, though? We could also take both. Today's the day. I understand. We're going to get rid of Spiritual Weapon. I said we're going to get rid of it. It's time to get rid of it. Let's full commit to getting rid of it. Let's add Hero's Feast, because I want to use it at some point. Let's also add... We just don't use Cure Wounds. If I can take the action to cast Cure Wounds, I can also take the action to throw a potion. So we'll get rid of Cure Wounds. And we will add Planar Ally, because I want to try it. I love the, like, almost... I love the, like, ally gathering talent of our cleric. Enraged Guardian, Spirit Guardians, Guardian of Faith. Okay, let's see if there's anything else we really want to... We never tried Planar Binding. I want to try and rotate some stuff in and out. But I want to be really careful not to only carry second and third level, or sorry, fifth and sixth level spells. That seems really dumb. If there are any spells that I would like to try, first off, we have access to Revivify. What the hell? Well, shit, let's just carry that. Oh, no, we're not going to have enough spell slots. I think we're going to have to get rid of either Insect Plague or Flame Strike. We've already tried Insect Plague. Let's keep Flame Strike. Let's add Planar Binding because I want to test it. And then let's add... We still haven't had a chance to test Death Ward either. Let's get rid of Mass Healing Word for Revivify, because having it would be sick. We also have Scrolls, but if we can avoid using the Scrolls, that'd be great. Oh, man. High-level Clerics are fun. High-level Clerics get some dope fucking spells. Oh, that makes me so happy. I love leveling up Shadowheart. We got 9 more hit points. Hell yeah. We learned Relentless Rage once per short rest. If you drop to 0 hit points while enraged, you regain a hit point instead of being down. Let's go. And we can change Bestial Hearts, which I'm not going to do. There you go. Easy money. Will. We gained a Warlock spell slot. That's huge. That means we have 3, which I think they will be level 6 spells now. Yep. Mystic Arcanum. Choose one of your level 6 spells once per long rest. You can cast that spell without expending a spell slot. Okay. Arcane Gate. Create 2 linked teleportation portals. Holy shit. Circle of Death. Sculpt a massive sphere of entropic energy around a creature. Devastate the target and all surrounding creatures. On a save, they still take half damage. I think we should do that. I think that's dope. We also gain access to a spell. Let me go for replace spell first. I have Cone of Cold, Hold Monster. Probably should have done that last time. Although the last fight was like a horde of enemies, so we couldn't really like hold one specific enemy very well. Tell you what, we can replace that one, that's for sure. Armor of Agathis, we literally never use it. Change something in. Oh, I'm not very good at playing Warlocks yet. Can I just be taking... Let's add Fly. Bestow Flight. I feel like I should just be taking the highest level spells possible, but I don't know that that's exactly the actual play. Okay, then we still get 1 extra spell. I feel like we have area of effect damage spells. I feel like taking Darkness would be cool, actually. But it's only level 2, which is weird. Not that it matters. Stinking Cloud stops people from taking actions. Let's do that. Will's gonna have a really, really, really nasty fart. Okay. I think it's probably time to long rest.
There's a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. What's inside?
Because we are gonna die immediately. If we get into one more fight. Just kidding. We could probably scrape by, but...
Whatever comes.
I was gonna say, our spell slots... The only spell slot that we get are level 6... is our level 6... Our new spell slots. Let's long rest. Yep. Mizora should be waiting for us, I think. We hadn't had a chance to do this yet.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me.
Hello.
Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in Beator.
Notum sit in Beator.
What's that mean?
Holy hells.
Uh-oh. Hey, hold up. Failed. Oh, fuck. I wish when you failed a save, you could use your inspiration to make sure you don't. Like one of those, like, passive, almost, types of saves. What are you up to?
I come to bargain.
Of course.
The hells demand witness.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain. Sisters.
Buddy. All right.
Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos.
Vocamus.
Infernos contractos te vocamos.
That's so cool. That's really cool.
Your
That's dope.
contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable.
I love this game. We're gonna quick save before we accidentally make some terrible decisions. I think I remain silent for a second. We had so small. I'm gonna walk through my understanding of what's happened. We technically fulfilled the contract. The problem was, last we left off at Moonrise Towers, I think. The problem was technically the effect on Will could still last for 6 months after the contract terms had been completed. That's what this line is referring to. I'm going to remain silent here.
Yet no contract is ended without sacrifice, Will. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you.
Oh, why do I feel like I'm not going to like
Option one.
either choice?
I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal.
Eternal?
Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. First off, let's do the lawyery thing. Let's take a quick look at both options and make sure there's no funny wording, because I think maybe on option 2 there might be some funny wording. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. One could take allies to mean, let's be paranoid as shit here for a second, right? Because it's kind of funny. You could take allies to mean our group of companions. You could take allies to mean anyone we have allied ourselves with, including, hypothetically, relatively soon, Orin or Gortash. And it would, and Mizora could technically be like, I said no harm except for you and your allies, and one of your allies hurt him. You pledge your soul to me and the archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. That part seems pretty clear. Option 2, I break your pact. You are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand. We assume that that means Gortash or the like, but we don't know that for a fact. Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. It sounds like, at first glance, that is to be read as a rephrasing of the first half of the sentence. But I think it's possible that that is a separate thing. Because Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. The Blade of the Frontiers, I think you can make an argument that that might be Baldur's Gate's greatest champion. I think you could argue that it's the dad. Maybe there's nothing there. But if we're doing it in our most paranoid fucking mindset, this might be a second clause after the first clause. That all makes me really nervous. The other thing that makes me really nervous is what the hell we're going to choose. We can ask about Will's power if he breaks the pact. Currently, he's a warlock. His spell slots are granted to him by Mizora or Zariel. I think it's probably Zariel. I don't remember. We just leveled you up. What happens if you lose your power? Maybe we can respec him as a different class. That'd be kind of fun, actually. I'm not too worried about that. But the other thing is, in these options, what does Will want? These are all what I want, or what I think is right. What does Will want? So we're going to ask the question, what will happen to Will's power if he breaks the pact? Also, we're going to quick save because I'm fucking nervous. What will happen to Will's power if he breaks the pact?
Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
We're on addendum F? You aren't going to tell me about addendum A through E? Or, yeah, E? Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at moonrise, aka Zariel's detention at moonrise. Or Mazoris. Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain. That makes sense to me. That all seems pretty cut and dry. Okay, now let's start ordering these these four options. The game would be less interesting if I could just say, Will, what do you want to do? So I have to try and insert myself in this decision in some way, shape, or form. Save your father, the city needs him to rebuild. I'd put this pretty low on my list. I don't think that's a good reason to save your dad. I think the city might be just fine. The city will have to lose your father at some point, Will. I know he's well-liked, but I think it would be okay. Do the right thing. This imposes an outside morality upon Will's personal choice here. Which, so does this, but whatever. Break the pact, you deserve your freedom. We all know that really appeals to the part of me that thinks the major theme of this game is individual freedom amongst large deterministic systems that are going to try and make you take one, that are going to try and determine your future for you and therefore limit your freedom. Let your father die. When the city's free, you can take his place. This is like a power grab, which is weird. I'm going to choose deserve your freedom. And you should break the pact. You deserve your freedom. Let's see what Will says, though. I'm so nervous.
You damned wretch. Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
I think we just killed his dad.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up.
Oh, I'm gonna
and
cry.
don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
Oh, buddy. I just got a Steam achievement called Loophole. I don't know if that gives me hope or this music. Oh, I have a feeling we've just at least ruined one life, and I hope we didn't ruin two. Mazora gave Will a choice. He could agree to an eternal pact with her and Zariel. She would reveal where his father's been taken and ensure his safe return, or he could break his pact with Mazora, dooming his father to die in Gortash's secret command center. Will broke the pact, choosing his freedom over his father's life. I really don't know how to feel right now. I don't know if that was good. I really, really, really don't know. Duke Ravengard is no longer our concern. Well, we're going to live with that. I'm very, very nervous to talk to Will and see. Sorry, dogs are barking. 1 second. 1 second. All right. Well, how long do you think until I regret that choice? That's a rhetorical question. Don't answer it. Here's the deal. In Act 3, I think it's very possible we're gonna make some regrettable choices. But such is the nature of life and storytelling. And as much as I would like to make every right choice, I think, and maybe I did make the right choice. As much as I would like to make every right choice,
On my way.
I don't know that that's the most interesting or honest or real way to play. It's possible that my obsession with getting each of my companions their freedom means that I limit It means that I cause them pain for the sake of my dream for them, which is a bad trade. Maybe. I have faith that it worked out with Shadowheart for the better. I don't know about for Will. I'm going to talk to everyone else first because I'm nervous to talk to Will.
Since we arrived in the city, I can't help but feel a little anxious. But I'm not sure I know why.
We do have plenty to be anxious about. How can I help?
I don't think it's what happens if we fail that concerns me. We'll be beyond our worries at that point.
Aw, that's...
I think what bothers me is what happens if we succeed. I've never been able to write my own future. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Well, that's beautiful. Shadowheart not being... Shadowheart is moved beyond the anxiety of the failure and things going wrong here and moved to what would happen if we succeeded. I've never been able to write my own future. Start at the beginning. Imagine it's the day after we defeat the Absolute. What then? We're going to paint a picture of what happens next.
Well, I want to save my parents, of course. Take them away. Far from Shah's influence. Someplace peaceful. Away from the city, perhaps.
So we go to the country. Go on.
I'd like room for animals. Lots of them. All shapes and sizes, so long as they appreciate a warm fire and more affection than they know what to do with.
Shit, Shadowheart really is my IRL wife, huh? That's so Meg. Don't stop now. What else?
I want to grow flowers. I want to be surrounded by colors every day.
I'm gonna cry.
I'm tired of darkness.
Aww. Anything else?
Yes. I want to share it all with you. If you're willing.
Oh, now I'm actually crying. Absolutely, of course I'm willing.
Then it sounds like I have everything I need. More of life than I'd ever imagined possible without Shah.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, Shadowheart. You know what I really, really admire about the writing in that conversation? From a writing perspective and a personal perspective, here's what I admire about that. This is such a short conversation. I have a tendency in situations like this, IRL or in my writing or whatever, to overwrite, to paint far too much of a picture, and to just keep throwing words at the situation until there's, frankly, too much written. And in that, you lose a lot of simplicity. You lose imagine a version of this dialogue where Shadowheart goes on. Every one of these little paragraphs is 3 times as long. You know? I'd like room for animals. And then she gives a bunch of examples rather than just this quick little snippet. I want to grow flowers. I want to be surrounded by colors every day. I'm tired of darkness. That is better for being simpler, which is not always the case. In a lot of writing, simpler is not better. But in moments of how do I phrase it? Less is more here for a lot of reasons. One of them being the whole tension of that conversation was the thing I didn't ask. And what about me? And what about me? We weren't in a headspace to receive if Shadowheart had gone on for paragraphs and paragraphs about what her life looked like. And I'm just sitting there anxiously thinking, what about me? That's one reason. A lot of other reasons too. But I just think this is really good writing, and it's better for being simpler. Then it sounds like I have everything I need. More of life than I'd ever imagined possible without Shar. It also elevates the dialogue to almost poetry because there's not... It doesn't get caught up in the weeds of, like, real life. It's just simplified and evocative. It evokes a larger picture rather than telling the larger picture. God damn, it's good. All right, Halcyon. We have Mizora. We have Will. Does anyone else need to speak with us? Because I'm avoiding talking to Will for now because I'm really nervous. Karlak's over here. No one needs to talk to us, it looks like. We could talk to Withers about Arabella.
What's up for discussion?
Let's do it.
Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
It's also lovely how the conversation I just had with Shadowheart makes me understand that no matter what happens here with Will, I'm okay. I may not have made the exact correct choice, but I feel okay. I feel okay, no matter what happens. I'm really sorry, Will. Let's see what he says.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mizora's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet.
Well, damn, I don't like a single one of these options either. Thought you never regretted taking the pact? To me, the answer here is I regretted breaking it. I may regret breaking it. This sucks. This is the best, worst option. You're your own man now, Will. It's better this way.
I have to believe that. I'm not the Hell's puppet in life, nor its warrior in death. The blade will be guiding his own hand. But freedom will be paid in my father's blood. Tomorrow, I celebrate my gain. Today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something.
Oh, I have been unable to speak of this hope for the chance that maybe it still exists. The other part of my mental calculus here is that Raven Guard has always been a long shot in terms of saving, in my mind. To me, it's possible we just guaranteed his death. It's also possible we just made a long shot. It was a Hail Mary, and now it's 2 Hail Marys in a row. It was a, it's a double long shot, but maybe there's a way to save him. Am I terrible for putting this hope in his head?
I signed his life away before the Hell's witnesses.
Yep, okay, I did.
It would be easier to drink the sticks down to the last drop than to alter his fate. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise.
Okay, well, that to me seems like the writer's telling us that's a no-go. That sucks. But what's our next step?
We obtain the final 2 nether stones and take back our minds and the city from the brain.
Talk about something else.
Go on then.
Well met. Oh man. Shadowheart, I'm going to talk to you again because that makes me feel better.
Something the matter? I should hope not, after the time we spent together. My spirits are thoroughly lifted.
That's actually what I'm here for, is to lift my own spirits. I did want to talk to you about that, as it so happens. Sure.
Oh? Not feeling any regrets, I hope?
No. Just remember, you'll need plenty of practice if you're to become an accomplished swimmer. What does that mean? Not in the slightest. It was wonderful.
I'm glad. I feel the same way. Though, I'm still finding sand in my hair. I wonder what the others will think of that.
What? So, I think we may have missed something. Because I'm pretty sure the last time we snuck away together, we just drank wine on the stones. And I don't know about any sand. Are you thinking of someone else, Shadowheart? I don't know about any sand. Maybe there was sand. Did we swim? Wait. We swam. Maybe we swam. Oh, okay. Maybe it's talking about that. Did we swim? I don't remember swimming. Let them think whatever we like. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I mean, she's talking like we recently banged in some sand. Let them think whatever they like.
I suppose it doesn't. I'm glad we have each other. And I hope we'll have more opportunities to slip away.
Maybe I missed something. Maybe I didn't. I'm a little bit nervous that I missed something, mostly because I feel like dialogue with Shadowheart about our relationship has been a little funky. In terms of like buggy, almost, I would say. Like I kept expecting there to be a next step, and there really wasn't, until about 10 minutes ago, which was a beautiful next step. And maybe it'll happen as we sleep tonight. I'm not sure.
Of course.
May I have a kiss?
Just the one?
We can start with one. Anyways, I'm just gonna be out here kissing my goth girlfriend. That's all that we do. We just kiss. We hold hands before marriage. My nervousness that I had maybe missed something went down heavily when we had that conversation about 10 minutes ago. And then now that sand line, it goes up a little bit. Just a reminder, I don't really want to know whether or not I missed something. I think I'm fine not knowing. I would rather still not have any information. It's just safest that way if I don't say hey, let me know.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just...
Rather than opening up the comments to a bunch of potential information, it's probably easiest if we just keep that door shut. There'll be a time eventually when I can be like, hey, was my dialogue, at the end of the game, I can be like, hey, was my dialogue with Shadowheart completely normal? Or did I miss something? Let's go to bed. Oh, Mizora is here. We should talk to Mizora. Then we'll go to bed. But yeah, that's kind of where my head's at.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into.
Mizora, you should leave. I don't want you here. You should get the fuck out. We'll get back to this in a second. One more last thought on the Shadowheart thing. I've also only ever really played one other game where you romance your companions, and I may be getting it mixed up with that. I may be getting a scene with a couple certain characters from The Witcher 3 mixed up with maybe what happened, my romance with Shadowheart. So who knows? Maybe I missed something. And maybe I just misremembered something. Did we go swimming? I don't know that we went swimming. Anyways, let's talk to Mizora about this terrible person that she is. You forced Will to make an impossible choice. That's sort of her entire deal.
Impossible? My bargain was uncommonly reasonable. A single soul for the return of Baldur's Gate's most beloved Duke. A real bargain, I should think. I never thought the legendary Blade of Frontiers would surrender his father for freedom. Not very valorous, if you ask me. But what does a mean old devil like me know about heroes?
You're really kicking me while I'm down here, Mizora, aren't you? Motherfucker, I swear to God. Left Karlach. Ooh, let's get some information about the Hells. What can you tell me? Let's ask about Karlach. You've left Karlach alone. Don't you want her dead? What changed?
You are an inquisitive one. I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found new use for an old battle axe. The dead three in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know.
Okay.
Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might change her mind?
If I make you leave...
My mistress can be so capricious.
If I make you leave, does that mean that Will loses his power? Because I want you to leave. What can you tell me about the Hells?
The 9 Hells
have to go.
of Beator.
I'm pretty sure.
Each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it. I call the first hell my home, Avernus. My mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx. How I adore it. The delicious agony of it all. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself, if I deem you worthy.
Oh, I hate you. The answer to this is that the brain is a threat. My guess is the answer to this is that the brain is a threat to Zariel as well. If you're going to be staying, I want something in return.
Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand.
I honestly don't want your hand, because that probably comes with a fucking contract to sign as well. You never told me how the Absolutists capture you.
Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel. But those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead after all.
Oh, I think I made the wrong choice with Will earlier, but it's fine. I'm starting to think that, but it's okay. We're gonna press forward. Why are you sticking around giving him power?
The Absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise. And you're the best hope I've got at payback.
Sure.
No one crosses the Hell's Children without getting scorched.
I want you out of here now. I feel like that's gonna fuck up Will's power, so we're gonna leave. All right. Well, let's go to bed.
Go.
Is it weird to say I hope we have a Shadowheart romance scene? Wait, what? Something. Emperor? That sounds really menacing for a romance scene.
They say that home is where a person can be their truest selves, without guile, without pretense.
Emperor romance scene?
You did well to see off the Githyanki who had invaded mine. And now that you have seen where I come from, You know all there is to know about me. At least, all that matters. The flavors of my favorite fiddlehead soup, should you wish to experience it for yourself. My beloved confidant and loyal companion Rascal. The very first reward I gifted myself on completion of my first adventure. The garments with which I concealed and later constructed my appearance as the Emperor. We spoke of my relationship with Duke Larian Studios, a story I have told no one else. I have no more secrets from you. No need to resort to subterfuge. We are true allies now, working towards a common goal.
I think our going plan currently is still to work with the Emperor and to trust the Emperor. You led an exciting life. Why did you conceal it from me? Because you concealed it from everyone?
By necessity, not design. But I'm glad you appreciate the richness of my experience. Yours has been no less exciting. But even with all your experience, it has not been easy. The only way we were ever going to get close enough to the brain to destroy it was by working together. But few would trust a mind flayer. So I did what I had to convince you. I studied you. Your motivations, your actions, your desires. I deduced the best way to align your goals with my own.
Okay. And what did you learn?
That you are complex and full of contradictions.
I am human.
It was no easy task, but I had to persist. I needed your absolute dedication to the cause. I anticipated the challenge, and I anticipated your resistance. What I didn't anticipate was how much I would enjoy your company, your mind.
The Dream Visitor part of this whole game is incredible. The fact that you create the character, it's just from start to finish, you create the character.
Sometimes I felt almost like we were dancing our way towards something deeper.
And it seems like the options in terms of how you eventually treat your Dream Visitor are literally anything from romance all the way to antagonist mind-controlling enemy. It's crazy. I think you misread the signs. I'm fine with what we have now.
I'm sorry. You're right. Now's not the time. Forget I said anything. Let's move on to more important things. The Elder Brain's hive mind has grown to monstrous proportions.
Let's set aside the
the
sex
Crown's magic
and talk
it
planning.
has complete control over each and every member. It was intelligent before, but now, with its hive mind established across the city, it is well on its way to becoming indestructible. You should reconsider your attachment to your physical form.
Here we go again.
What an illithid can do.
I mean, you just tried to show me what an illithid can do.
Some of that could be
I said
your
no.
grasp. Not enough to warp your appearance beyond recognition, but just enough to enhance your potential.
Nah, I'm good.
And believe me, it will radically increase our chances of success.
This part makes me
against the Elder
nervous.
Brain.
Radically increase makes me
Think
nervous.
on it.
Because it means that we have so little chance right now. Can you have 2 cutscenes in one night? Shadowheart? Oh. Alright, just another day. Sweet stone features. Alright. Well, that was lovely. That was a great scene. Really, truly great scene. The Dream Visitor is such an interesting part of this game. Get me the hell out of here. Let's go back to the sewer. So interesting. Man, that's a big day for conversations there. Holy cow. We've got Will here. Should we have, We should switch out. We left our remaining concerns regarding Duke Ravengard behind us. We should go back to camp and switch somebody out. Who should we take? Well, I can't take Lae'zel. It's been forever since we've taken Gale. I think Gale's next on my list. Let's talk to Will and leave him behind for now. Forgot that we were going to do this. Could also take Halsin, but for some reason with me, I just feel like I'm barely keeping up with my other companions, and I'm going to... I hate to do this, but I'm going to leave Halsin sort of... I think I'm going to leave Halsin by the wayside of this playthrough.
Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready.
In hopes that I can...
And just when things were warming up.
Get a little bit deeper with Astarion, Gale, Will, Lae'zel. I have so many already that I'm not really doing justice to. And I would like to try and do as much justice to these people as possible. So we're going to add Gale now. Looks like they may have fixed the helmet thing. Maybe not, though. I think if I click on him, it may.
Time and again.
There we go.
Will's plight reinforces my decision not to pursue the path of a warlock. It's one thing to make such a sacrifice in the pursuit of such a pack, but to do so in order to escape one. Truly, it leaves you with nothing.
The one thing I will say about Will's pact and this choice that we were forced to make is it does feel a little bit like Mizora. Like, if I'm understanding it correctly, Will made a deal with Mizora. Successfully completed the deal. And then at the end of successfully completing the contract, which is like the whole deal with devils, right? Like, the idea is, unfortunately, you have to, by the letter, complete the contract, and then they will, by the letter, take what they want or give what they promised. Take what they promised or give what they promised. At the completion of the contract, which should just be, cool, we go our separate ways, Mizora says, oh, by the way, random new thing, which I don't think was a part of the original contract. Random new hard choice. So, it's possible that I'm just misunderstanding the Will's exact plight or Will's exact contract, or I'm misunderstanding how you deal with devils. But my understanding has always been whatever you agree to up front is exactly in painstaking legalese fashion, exactly what the deal becomes. Stuff just can't random willy-nilly be added, like choose me your fate or choose the death of your dad. I don't know. But maybe I was misunderstanding the choices. Maybe the choices were, but the choices didn't seem like, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there. Can you tell I'm experiencing a little bit of regret? A little bit of regret's probably a little bit healthy, though. Join me, Gale.
With pleasure. Lead on.
Okay, well, I think we spent the entire day in camp, but, oh god, we still gotta level up Gale. Oh my god, he's only got 4. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You have my attention.
It's been a little bit since we've traveled with Gale. All right, we're gonna level Gale up and then call it an episode. We'll get back to Saren and the skeleton at some point. We gained some spells. Fire Shield. Ice Storm. Phantasmal Killer. Phantasmal Killer seems incredible. Jesus Christ. We'll take that. What if we turn Stone Skin on Karlach and see what happens. That'd be dope. Let's try that. Prepared spells. We're going to be able to change that in the future. I'm 99% sure. Let's take a feat. Currently, we have moderately armored, meaning we can wear medium armor, which is fantastic. Spell sniper. Number you need to roll a crit hit with spells is reduced by 1. Advantage on saving throws to maintain concentration. I love this one. Also use a reaction to cast Shocking Grasp at a target moving out of a melee range. Let's see here. What makes sense? I kind of love the idea as a caster of making sure that I hit. And making sure I can maintain advantage. So Warcaster maintain concentration. Gives us advantage, which is nice. If I could do something, but if I could do something to up my intelligence by 1, that also ups my chances to hit. But also, learning a cantrip, the number you need to roll a critical hit with spells is reduced by 1. Cantrips are less important now that we're high level. Ability to critical hit, though, is really nice. I don't know, man. Kind of boring, but I think I may take the old Warcaster. I'll probably take Warcaster. Take Warcaster. Opportunity spell. We can Shocking Grasp. Cool. Let's do that. All right, we got a lot of leveling up to do here. I shouldn't sit here and take my time. Spells. Cloud Kill. Cone of Cold. Conjure Elemental. Dominate Person. Hold Monster. Planar Binding. We got a lot of spellcasters right now. It's kind of a problem. I think we take Telekinesis. I think the ability to throw creatures. I think we take Telekinesis. Throw creatures off of chasms or throw items. Would add a whole new flavor to my level of cast, like my my type of play, type of combat. What else do I want to learn? Let's try Banishment. Oh, I don't know. Let's try it. Prepare spells, we will do that every time we level up. And also, I think every time we rest. So that's fine. Wizard level 10, we got one more after this. Subclass features, Empowered Evocation. Your Evocation. Your Grasp of Evocation magic is tightened. You can add your Intelligence modifier to damage rolls. Interesting. Cast Friends, cast Light, Dancing Lights, True Strike. Acid Splash, Bone Chill. Bone Chill is nice because it prevents them from healing. And I might grab that just in case. That's a very specific use case, but it is kind of a nice one. Take Cloud Kill. And let's take Wall of Stone, because that seems like another fun way to kind of change things up. All right, this will be our final level up. 68 HP, that's almost nice. All right. Arcane Gates, that is such an interesting thing. Chain Lightning is a dope spell. Very cool spell. Circle of Death. Create Undead. Disintegrate. Oh my god. We're going to take Disintegrate 100%. Globe of Invulnerability. Oh, that's also good. Oh my god, wizard spells are fun. Okay, all right, maybe not. Sunbeam. Oh my god, there's so many. $68 radiant damage. Beam of brilliant light sears and blinds all creatures in its path. And recast it. Oh my god, that's so useful, but I'm not going to take it. I'm going to take Globe of Invulnerability because I really want to try using it at some point. In our prepared spells, we have to get rid of some stuff here. Which bolt we'll get rid of? We got to start preparing some heavy stuff. Let's just go. Let's just do this. This is an insane move. How many spell slots do we have? Let's take both of these. Let's take Wall of Stone and Telekinesis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's take Stone Skin for casting on Karlach. Phantasmal Killer. That for breaking concentration. Haste because it's so good. I think we're going to add Cloud Kill in. Because we have enough spell slots. We want a couple of these, though. We want Magic Missile because it's great. It never misses. We want... Oh my god, this is taking me back. We just started using Fog Cloud in our... The one shot that I'm DMing, Fog Cloud has played a big role in the happenings there, and so I can't stop thinking about it. Let's see here. Conjure Minor Elemental as well. We don't need Resilient Sphere because we have this, which is not the same, but you know. Let's take Misty Step because it's useful. I don't fucking know. Thunder Wave because it's useful, and Enlarge Reduce. Sure, that's our spells. All right, we've done it. Thanks so much for watching. That's going to do it for this episode. In the next episode, we'll ruin someone else's life in our party by making the wrong choice. What?
Looking ahead.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. A lot of good shit here in camp. A lot of good stuff. I'll see you tomorrow for another episode. Until then, have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.